right, good morning, everyone. Sorry I am late. I overslept. I had a little too many Pepsis last night with Jay for his birthday and Jeff and everybody that was there. I already forgot to do this horizontally, so you are in portrait mode, which is what I'm more used to anyway. But for anyone who does not know, I'll flip the camera in a second. For anyone who does not know who I am, my name is Andy. I'm one of the volunteers here. I already am going to do my best. Ooh, I just got kicked. I'm going to do my best to read comments. I've never really been good at that. I just always want to make sure you guys have content to watch, which everyone wants grains. And I want to make sure Cinco doesn't step on anybody because he really wants them too. And he's been mooing, which is frustrating because I made a video of all the voices on the farm. Everybody stop kicking me. I made a video of all the voices on the farm, and I tried real hard to get him to moo. And when he doesn't have grains is when he wants to. He was mooing the moment I got here. And usually when I do morning chores, the first thing I typically would do is pig food, and chicken food. Okay, I need to get in there. Pig food and chicken food, but if the goats haven't had their grains, they all come out there, and then I don't really want them to eat the chicken food. So if I do grains first, then I can go outside and do chicken food. So I'm figuring out, okay, I need to open this. And I'm gonna already have, I know, yep, there you are. Butterfly, Tenley, Lauren, and Ada are gonna jump in the middle, I know that. Yep, there you go. Okay, I need to get there. You're not helping. It is a madhouse every time. Okay, I can't even get a scoop in there now. Yeah, they're not listening. So I'm gonna flip this and pick up one, which will just be right back anyway. Get some of these. Okay. Yeah, denied. Okay, denied. Okay. Apollo, that's an interesting place to lay. You're gonna get mobbed. You should probably get up, buddy. Okay. You guys are not helping. You're not helping. Denied. All right, I'm gonna give one more to the middle section here. Then I'll give all these loudmouths that are yelling at me some of their own. Don't worry, bud, I'll give you some. Here, you get your own pile. Oh boy. Try to spread these guys out so. Hey, leave him go. You guys really need to stop coming in here because you're slowing me down. Sorry, I just heard a goat yell, and I didn't want to. Nobody's getting squished. It was just a tight fit, and I think they were just frustrated. But I'm gonna spread more of this out. just to get the pile spread out here. Sorry for the zoomy camera. I just want, this is the most challenging task, is making sure that you get the grains out quickly so you don't have anybody get squished, especially because Cinco's in here, and Cinco is very, very grain motivated. Let's try to spread them out a little bit more. Guys, here's your pile right there. Right there, bud. All right, that way he's not squishing anybody. We got the sheep down here yelling. You got to come to the other side. Your toy is half out. I'm amazed. My wife Tanya bought that toy a while ago, and usually these dogs destroy the toys. And that one's held up, surprisingly. So whatever brand that is, that's a very, very good, well-built toy. All right, does anybody know... Good morning, everybody. Does anybody know what number of scoops I'm on? I was not doing a good job of counting. It was definitely a late night. We were some of the last to leave. Some people it was a big group of people that showed up for Jay's birthday, so. Birthday boy had it. Okay, Tamley, you are in the way. Let's give these guys a little bit more. Okay, you got to go to the other side. Apollo is very protective of the middle section, so he's scaring off the sheep. Hey, buddy. Buddy, they're friends. Chill. Chill. You want more? All right, I'm gonna give Cinco some more so he doesn't use his head to push people out of the way. Here you go, bud. Here. Apollo, chill. And then I will figure out how I'm going to do 2 scoops because I want to take some over to the moms and some to the Billies then, but I'm going to make sure I have enough for the moms. I think I did enough that the majority of everybody, may not be as much as Jay and Colin do, but they should be appeased. Grains are a treat anyway. They're not really a staple diet food. I mean, they kind of act like they are. Let's give some to, let me set this down. We need babies out of you. There, you got some grains. You haven't finished yours, but I'll give you some fresh ones. These guys have helped themselves. But I'll top that off. Apollo is angry this morning. I don't know why this stall is closed. Apollo! Be good. Be good. You gotta go to the other side. There's no trough over here now. All right. I can get rid of this extra scooper. And then we'll go give the billies some and some to the watching stall as well. No, there's no baby in the closed one. Noah's in his... Hey, be good. Noah's in his old stall. Or, I mean, his stall. Hey, you guys, you have to work your way into the other part. You have to work your way into the other part. Okay, fine, you can have a little bit. Okay, I gotta give this to the billies. I have to, yeah, okay, you're not helping me. You're not helping. Not helping. Goats are not helpful. Oh, I went way too much in that one. I want to spread this out. Okay. I'm gonna have to move some of this by hand because I put way too much in the one. Because somebody bumped my hand. Okay. All right, that should work. And Martina is in her... Hi, Hank. You apparently didn't get any grains other than a little bit out of my hand. Martina's in her stall. Same with Grace. I will let them out to exercise as well. And I guess I'll give another scoop down here for the sheep since they don't want to move. You got enough, buddy? Apollo is being bad this morning. He just does not like the sheep. Always you four. And I still got to give some grains to the watching stall. Hey. Apollo! Apollo. There you go. All right, so I'll take a half a scoop over. Whoa, chicken. Half a scoop over to the watching stall, and then I will kick these guys out and go do chicken food. Apollo! Hey! Knock it off. Bud. I will give you breakfast and that'll distract you. We got goat. Okay. Not squish, please. Okay. Billy. it sounds like there's too much commotion down here. I gotta save somebody. Either they're getting frustrated. I don't know what the sound is. Sounds like frustrated, but let's get you out. Apollo, would you please knock it off? Hey, 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 hey. Knock it off. All right, no squishing. Apollo gets like this whenever there's anything eating out of the troughs right in this area. I don't know why he's so protective of this section of the middle. Be nice. Hey. Be nice. Okay? Anytime a goat even gets close to this fence or that fence or right here eating minerals, he gets real protective. I'm just hanging out here making sure I don't hear anybody getting squished. For the most part, we're good. It was just a mix of, I mean, there was one underneath. I mean, one was goat surfing, and I think that was putting pressure on some of them. And also, it was a mix of that and frustrated yelling because they couldn't get to it. So now, before I go do chicken food, I'm gonna go kick these guys out so they don't get too much grains and close up the grain bin. All right. You're evicted. You are caught in there. You are chunky. And you are okay. Get your head out. All right. Successful grains. No injuries. Everybody got grains. And we are good to go. All right, so now I will go do chicken food and pig food because the majority of the goats are distracted and they won't come out for the, chicken food that's supposed to be for the chickens. Still have some out here. I'll get you breakfast soon, I promise. And then you can be frustrating because Millie has been taking advantage of me. Every time I do dinner, because I'm usually here in the evening times, every time I do dinner, she likes to hang out and lay around and slowly eat her food. Piggy pigs! Oh, I'm not watching what I'm doing. I haven't done a live stream in a while, so I'm not very good at this stuff, but I am, I'll get better at it. Everybody's yelling. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's either Macy or Sophia. All right. So let's chuck the chicken food out. And that's kind of what I wanted to avoid. Usually, I mean, there's more of them if I do this as the first thing I do. So that should avoid a lot of them. And they can eat this stuff, but, you know, we want them to eat the grains and the hay. Do one more scoop for the chickens. I'll try to throw it out. All right. So that is done. Then we'll do dog food, because then I can do other things while Millie's taking her sweet, sweet time to eat. Don't do it, Tom. Don't do it, Tom. Apollo, chill, bud. You can't get up here. So yesterday I tried to, I have a few harnesses for camera mounts. Hey, don't do that. Apollo's still being protective. It's breakfast time, that'll distract you. So, I have a few mounts for cameras. I have a head mount on a harness thing. I have one that's kind of like a chest mount, I guess. And I got the idea to rig that one on Tom. And it probably will work, but he doesn't like me very much. So when I captured him and I put that on him, he turned, and I've never seen him do this. Usually when you capture him, he settles down. What am I doing? I'm trying to do dry food. I mean, I do need some of that, but I'm stuck in my evening chores routines here. It's wet food time. So I put the harness on Tom, and then he turned and pecked me right in the neck. So that didn't, okay, chicken. You're not helping either. So that didn't go as planned. All I know is I cannot wait for the chicken area and donkey area so Tom can be out of the main section. At least that's last I heard what's happening. Because I am not a big fan of Tom. He is a jerk. Okay, you're not helping. Let me move this stuff. And we'll do poke and blow. So whenever I do wet food, I always give Big Boy Apollo 2. And then they get a little bit of dry food. Apollo, breakfast. All right. Then we'll get Grayson and Millie and Maisie and Caesar's breakfast ready. So one for one of them. Poke and blow is very difficult to do in the wintertime when I was helping out in January because the barn got so cold that the cans froze and I had to like chip the meat out of this with like a screwdriver. It was crazy. So I do not miss the wintertime. I'm glad it's warming up. All right, so this one has 2 in. This will be Maisie and Caesar's. And then the ones with 1 will be Millie and Grayson's separate ones. And what I'll do is get rid of the cans because otherwise Apollo will chew all of them. Are you enjoying your breakfast? So things are coming along really nicely here at the farm as far as like, you know, updates and changes and things that make things easier. You know, you guys have probably all seen the shutter covers for the hay. We got this little, I mean, this is simple, but this is like a cat litter pan that, our cat litter pail that we can use as a temporary trash can so it's not, you know, the whole bin doesn't get filled with cans. You know, the gates, the mama stalls, it's all coming along really, really nicely. It's awesome to see all the updates and changes. All right, so how to carry this and not drop. That'll work. This whole middle section is awesome though too, because when I first came here, this was all just 2 hot lines that you know, were designed to initially, you know, just keep the goats from getting up there, and you know, a lot of them would just jump right over. All right, this is the double one. There you go, buddy. Take it so gingerly. And we got Denise here, or Destiny here. She's one of the smart goats, along with Butterfly. And I'm surprised Miracle's not here. There's 3 of them that will, and I'll show you guys, because I don't think Jay has. So they use the drain hole to get one little kibble at a time. It's hilarious. Butterfly, you are so bad in every way. You're so bad, but I love you. All right. I don't need that bowl anymore. Now, hold on. I had to use my mouth to hold the phone. There was a piece of chicken poop or something on the one bowl, or on the one piece of wet food. You guys want breakfast? Okay. All right, one of you there. And then one of you spread out, and then I have to, oh, there's some more poop in here. I guess from the bottom of the bowls. There we go. Hey, eat it. Hey, okay, you want to switch? And actually what I'll have to do is instead of hey, Millie, eat it. Millie, eat your breakfast. You don't listen. Breakfast time, I have to watch them a little closer because Grayson will finish his and then he will come over and try to steal Millie's. Millie. Hey. Eat your breakfast. So as soon as Grayson's done, I'm going to put him back, and then I can start doing other stuff while Millie takes her sweet, sweet time. Okay, girl, eat your breakfast. Millie, eat your breakfast. I shouldn't have to coach dogs to eat. They should want to eat it. But Millie is very, very unique. We got Crackle here. I don't think a lot of the chickens have names, which is why the couple chickens on my reel or the video I had made. Millie, eat it. There you go. You want to eat it off the ground. There you go. That sound was the guinea hen. Hi, Reese. So this is Millie eating, if you want to call it that. One bite at a time, because she likes to drag this out as long as possible. Hey, eat yours. Millie eating the way she does is funny. I do love it in some ways, but when I'm trying to do chores and I have like a finite amount of time I want to be at the farm, it does make it challenging because, you know, if I forget, then there's times where I could forget that I let her out, and then if she wanders, I don't want her to wander up to the street or anything like that. So, somebody asked how old Millie and Grayson are. I believe 4, but I could be wrong on that. I know that Apollo and Caesar are 2, but somebody on one of the other followers might be able to be better at the ages. Oh, they'll both be 6. Okay. I know they were from either the same place or they were adopted at the same time, and they've bonded very, very closely. So they are very happy together. So Grayson does this thing, and he's probably going to do it today, is he tries to eat the whole wet chunk. Yep, there you go. All at once. You are a nut. Oh, you actually finally bit it in half. Usually he'll sit there and just struggle with it in his mouth until he can smush it all down. Another thing I noticed recently is Tom's face. I don't know, I guess his waddle is what it's called. Oh, sorry, it's shaky. Changes colors based on his mood. So right now he's not very red if he'd pull his head up. I mean, he's a little bit, probably because he can hear me. But he's like more, when I first get to the farm, he's like mostly blue and pale. Like the back of his head is kind of a pale color. That's mostly what his whole waddle is. And then as soon as I go in there, he just turns a bright, bright shade of red. Which is why I was trying to, hey, don't eat her food. Are you done? Did you finish it? Didn't look like, oh, you pretty much finished it. All right, let's go back in. Come on. All right, now I can leave her to slowly eat one kibble at a time while I go upstairs and appease the donkeys because they're the last ones who haven't gotten fed today. Fireman and Elliot have pasture space, so they don't necessarily need new hay, although I will give them some. They are getting along now, which is great to see. And now that everything's greening up, we should start seeing the goats venture out to pasture. You know, it looks like Twizzler might be interested in going out. Hugh's out, so we got some out. Hi, Lauren. Already turning more red. Look at him. All right, so we will go upstairs. We'll go upstairs to throw some hay down, and then I'll go back up there eventually to drop hay for all the hay feeders. Most of the hay feeders are pretty good. I kind of overtopped them last night. Yeah, you can hear them. I'll show you before dropping it down, but they are so dramatic. They act like they haven't eaten in forever. And there's probably still food that they could pick off the ground. Oh, they're underneath. All right, well, we'll get some hay. And we are getting a little, not low, but like this whole place was full of bales. So we're out of the one set of big bales. And we're working down the second set. So I forgot how many he got in total. Ah, that ripped in half. It was gonna make it easy to carry. How am I gonna do this? We'll just take it over like this. And I'll give him a little more because it doesn't look like enough. Jay just turned 43. I think you guys are guessing at his age is what it looks like. So Jay just turned 43. So, there's funny thing that I learned, oh yeah, this one. Since coming over here, and I could probably show you guys, just have to take my phone out of my pocket. I'm using Jay's phone right now, or the watching stall phone, is to prevent hay getting in my washing machine. I have to turn my pockets out. I don't know if that was caught on camera. Somehow hay gets in every crevice of clothing you have. Gets in my pockets, gets in my pant, like the rolls of my pants, gets in the boots. So I have to do that, turn the inside of my hoodie pockets out if I'm wearing a hoodie, because I don't want to get yelled at by my wife for messing up the washing machine. Although I go in there and I try to pick the hay pieces out. So, all right, Millie's still outside, so I got to make sure I keep an eye on her. We can go do some water. You do have to watch for, when you're up here, there are random holes. Probably from using the dingo to push the bales in, it probably picked up some pieces. You know, this is an old, I don't know how many hundreds of years old this barn is. Beautiful barn, but, you know, there are some things that show the age. I will let Grace out once I have a chance to get settled and be around her, because I don't want her to do anything. She is a little bit ornery. She's always been that way, but I think more so now that she's pregnant. I didn't get your voice for my video. So now everybody's calmed down. They are very loud and dramatic first thing in the morning because, you know, they all act like they haven't been fed in weeks. Hi, Dolly. Actually, I could show you. I wonder if... I don't say I wonder. I know she's going to do it. Nellie is like a little... She's like a stage 5 clinger, if you guys know what that means. She usually seeks me out and follows me everywhere, but she's just distracted by food right now. But maybe... There you go. And she does this. Hi, Nellie. Thank you. Ooh, she just burped in my face. So Nellie is a sweetheart. Although I think she's just using me because she likes to rub her face on me. But Grayson wants pets. He got jealous. Tom, you stay away. Ooh, she's gonna knock me over. She's getting really into it. I can't see what I'm doing. So Nellie is quickly becoming one of my favorites. She's a sweetheart. Tom. I bet if I set this down, well, I don't know. I was going to say, if I set this down, you can see what he does. Every time I turn my back, he will find an opportunity to attack me. So I might have to put him in timeout. But, hey, look how red he is now. You're going out of the light. I was trying to make sure he didn't get my fingers. Oh, it's almost overflowed. Got distracted. Oh, chicken. All right. I think what I'll do is I have my tripod here that I forgot here yesterday. That way I can do the waters and not make you guys shake around so much. Wait, I got the camera this way now. If I can get this in here. There we go. Oh, all the goats are, hold on. They're all going out to pasture. All right, let's set this up for a second, and then I'll move you guys around as I do different waters. What I've noticed is they have a favorite, or they seem to have favorites. Like these two in the corner get dragged down like empty almost every time. All right, so those two are good. Just trying to check on a yelling I heard here. Oh, it was Dolly. Your voice made me think somebody was in pain. It sounds like her friend went out to pasture, so she's trying to call them back. Yeah, what I can do is make sure I feed the office chicken. I don't know how much she gets fed, but we will give her some mealworms. And I know Apollo has meds in there, but I don't know where they are or what they are, but hopefully I can easily find them. Where'd you go, chicken? Oh, I hear you. You're in the corner. All right, let's take you out of this. We will, I think these are Apollo's meds. Yeah, advanced hip and joint, but I don't know how many he gets. There's only 3 in here anyway. So I think he gets 2. Oh, he gets 4. Okay. Well, I got 3 of them, so I can give him 3. I'll give him those. Now I gotta find the mealworms. Here they are. You're okay. You're okay. I'm trying to help you. All right, let me move the chair. You're okay. I almost spilled the whole bag there. Okay, stop flapping your wing so you can let me feed you. She doesn't seem like she wants to eat. Or it's how I'm holding her, I don't know. Okay, you're gonna make me drop these. You're gonna make me drop these. It's food. I don't know if I have to force you. I've seen you eat. All right, let's force you to eat one. There you go. Now you know it's food. No? Yep, there we go. You're making a mess. Come on. You started strong. Let's force you to eat another one. Okay. You're not making this easy. There we go. I have more. You are making a mess. Let's grab a little more out of the bag. Because you smacked most of these on the ground. Okay. You know, you'd have more to eat if you didn't slam into my hand and throw them everywhere. Hopefully this is on camera. I don't have the phone set up the right way, but yeah, I know Millie's out there. She takes forever. But as soon as she's done eating this little bit here, I'll put her back. Check to make sure Millie's still chilling where she was last time. She'll end up just laying there. All right. I think that's good for now. We will put you in the corner. Wow, she actually walked better than I thought. Then she lost her balance. Let me get you in the corner again. All right. Let's take Apollo's meds out. That chicken got attacked by a hawk, so she had a hole in her side, and the hole seems pretty good as far as being healed. All right, Millie's not laying down, but she's right at the gate, so I will go let her in. Apollo! Look what I have. There you go. There you go. So we will let Millie back in. Grayson's already down for his first of many naps for the day. Millie! Come on, girl. Come on. Wow, thank you for not making me carry you in here like you did last night. Nighttime feeding, she gets extra... Whoa, Tom. You're not red, but you still wanted to attack me. Nighttime feeding, she gets extra lazy and doesn't listen to me. She'll listen to Dad, though, so if Dad comes out, she'll listen. But for me, she doesn't listen very well. So she'll just lay there in protest, and I will have to pick her up Oh, now he's red. I guess because of Grayson. Tom's just a big jerk. So, she'll lay there and protest, and then I will have to pick her up to make her come in, and sometimes even like crab walk her to the door. It's funny, but somebody asked where Joelle was. Joelle's right there. The majority went out to pasture. At least I think they did. That's what I saw them doing earlier. Let's check. Yeah, that's awesome. There's a ton of them out in pasture right now. That's the first. I know Jay did a video of it where they went out to pasture and then they got spooked and came right back in. But that's the first time I've seen them at pasture this year. So great to see that. We still have some lazy goats that won't go out or don't, choose to. One thing I will have to do is text Jay to figure out what meds I should be doing in the morning. I haven't been watching the 7-Elevens as much lately just because my work shift is at 7. So I want to do better at work and do more of what I should be doing. So I will catch up on the 7-Elevens. But I don't typically watch the entire thing, or I, skip to certain parts. So I will not necessarily see exact what meds are, what dosages are. But yeah, I believe Martina and Stella need to get meds. So I want to make sure that they don't get that dosage skipped. So I will reach out to him then. To find that out. Looks like they knocked down one of the brushes. There were some brushes that were sent by somebody. Oh, most of them are coming back in from pasture already. The pigs got their brushes set up. I haven't seen if they've been using them, but they have their brushes. Oh, it's funny. Oh, a car went by, so they all got spooked. Here they come. Maisie, May, and Caesar. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Actually, yeah, that's what we can do. I don't really know what I'm looking for with Grace as far as ligaments and all that, but what we could do is let them out so they can get some exercise. Oh, you know what I forgot to do for the morning? Is eggs. I always forget to do eggs. So let's see if we have any. I know, you know what I'm looking for. Whoa, Tom! Knock it off. So usually, I know where a stash is, if they're not any in here. Chickens aren't supposed to get into there, but they still find a way. But I know where there's a stash. No, I didn't hand muffins out. I'm sure that they do get muffins, but if I start that, I'm gonna get kicked right in the no-nos a bunch of times, and it kind of creates chaos. Trinity! Problem is, that chicken was just laying on these, and I don't know how long they've been getting nested on. We might have a lot of chickens showing up soon. So we'll skip eggs, I guess, unless I can find any more that haven't been getting warmed up. Oh yeah, Kelly, that's a good idea. I do remember seeing a few chicken eggs in there, and those won't be very far along as far as being close to hatching or anything like that. I don't know how long the incubation period is on chicken eggs, but that stash that I was just looking at in the old baby stall has been there for quite some time. So if they've been getting nested on for that long, you know, I don't want them to start eating a unhatched chicken. There's two. I don't see any more. But we will give these two out. Oh, under the hay in there? I can look while I'm over here. Oh, I just put my hand in some gross chicken poop. We'll leave this open. I don't know why that was closed. You're okay. No, I'm not seeing any. That's all right. We'll just give two out. And if I find any more while I'm here, I'll give out to the dogs that don't get these two. Back corner with Grace. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Unless they're buried. I'll let you out in a little bit. Left corner under the hay. Okay. One last time I'll go in with Grace. I'll set these down there. Leave that propped. Oh yeah, good call, guys. There's one. There's two. I think that's it. But either way, good call. Now I got 4. So we will give out. Still going to disappoint one dog, though. Unless I can find another. Let me set these down so I don't break them. All right. Hi, little tiny. All right, so we will give out these 4. And what I could probably do is, since Apollo got 2 cans, you know what? Since he doesn't know I have any, I'm going to walk around. I don't have anything. And I can, Apollo will get his skipped for right now because it'll be hard to give the other 4 eggs without disappointing somebody. So, guys, there's water everywhere else. You don't have to drink out of this one and shove your heads in. Like, come on, man. Why? Instead of going in the whole open area to get the bucket, you're sticking your head through this little spot here to drink water. Apollo's leg is healing pretty well. I actually took him on a walk relatively recently. I want to start taking him on more walks and take him back up to the back wetland pasture area, because that's where we would like him to eventually be the guard dog for. Just trying to make sure Apollo don't see me. Grayson, come here. Come on, buddy. Here you go, Grayson. Millie! She must have fallen asleep inside the barn. We'll get her then. Here you go, Maisie. Ooh, I almost dropped the phone. Caesar. Millie Mills! I'm guessing she went into the back of the barn. So if she don't get up, I'll just give hers to Apollo, because she won't know any better. Yeah, she's sleeping back there somewhere, so you lucked out, buddy. Good boy. That's exactly right. You snooze, you lose. All right. So, I don't know anything about the sheep as far as what breed or anything they are. All I know is we only have one boy, and that's Hank, and then these are all of his ladies. And the only one I know, and I don't even know her name, is that one's either Rosie or Nixie, because she's the one who yells so much. But I know there's and I don't even know all their names. I know it's like Arlie, Barley, and maybe Farley, if that's a name. I don't know. There's Rosie, there's Nixie, but yeah, I don't know. I couldn't name them. If you had to make me name them, I wouldn't be able to name them. Nixie has circles around her eyes. So is this Nixie? Harley, Barley, Marley, Rosie, Lucy, Nixie. So if that's Nixie, then maybe that's Rosie. Fendi has learned from Bambi. Hi, Hank. Okay, you know what? Just because I love you, I'll go get you a muffin and I'll get Cinco a muffin. As long as we have some. Thomas! And then I will let Grace out and restart the... Whoa, Tom! Restart the angel watching. Yeah, see? You snooze, you lose. I don't know if Jay showed this, but Lauren did a great job with decorating. I think he did show it, actually, because I remember him talking about the cow portrait. That looks like a big clump, so we will take that and try not to get assaulted. So there's a high chance that I get kicked a million times where I don't want to be kicked. Hi, Gray Gray. As soon as they all know I have them, I'm going to get jumped on by Joelle. I'm going to get jumped on by Rain. Yeah, look, you're not red anymore. All right, Twiz. Here you go, bud. You get the first one. You don't want it? Hankalicious. Look what I have, bud. Oh, Cinco knows. Cinco sees it. I'll give you another one. My goal is to give Cinco and Hank these, and I don't, the goats get enough food. There you go, Cinco. Okay, you're gonna knock me over. You want another one? I should have wore a cup today. I'll give one to Rain, because she's Cinco's girlfriend, and I'll give the last one, to Hank. So 3 each. Okay, Frosty, I don't have any more. You were standing right on. I don't have any more. You can lick my hand, though, with your slimy tongue. Feels like sandpaper. Smells quite gross. Okay. I'm disappointed in you for mooing this morning, the day after I posted my video. Because I wanted to get you in the video of sounds on the farm, or voices on the farm. I was trying real hard to get you to moo. I knew Grains would do it, so I'd even go into the middle section and I bang on the dumpster to get all the goats and to get Cinco to think it was grain time. And he'd come in, but he wouldn't moo. So, you're late, chunky boy. I had him, but I don't have him anymore. Oreo. All right, so what I will do is, I've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes or so. So what I'll do here is I will end this live stream for the 7-Eleven, which was way after 7-Eleven, but either way. And then I will start a new, live stream for the angel watching. So sorry I didn't talk too much, guys, or give any stories. I know I was not talking too much. I think I had one too many Pepsis last night, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys saw that the farm was getting taken care of and got to see some of the animals and see some of the chores as well. So I will catch you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in, and for any of the super stickers or super chats, I think they're called in here. And we will put an angel watch up shortly once I get. I think what I'll do is I'll finish off the waters and the hay and everything before I go let Grace out and Martina out and start that angel watching. So be ready for that shortly, and we will catch you guys on the next one.